welcome to Your Health Today with Catrill. I'm your host, Catrill Holloway, your health advocate, right here on the campus of UNC Chapel Hill. Take a journey with me, will you? Today we're going to be talking about our children's health. So I know you heard about the same statistics that I did, that our children are dealing with childhood obesity, that they're dealing with childhood diabetes, and actually they are projected to be the first generation not to live as long as their parents. And today we want to tackle some of the issues about childhood obesity, childhood diabetes, portion control, what they're eating, are they getting their nutrition or not. So let's take a look and go in and visit some of our friends to see what they have to say. And today we have joining us Ana Maria Seguriz, the Associate Dean of Academic Affairs and Professor of Epidemiology and Nutrition. So thank you for joining us here today, Ana Maria. I'm so excited about what we're going to share today. I know your passion is in maternal children's health, so what exactly part of that are you involved with?
So I have been spending the last sort of 20 years of my life primarily working with pregnant women and helping them understand what are some of the best things they can do for themselves during pregnancy in terms of nutrition and physical activity to have a healthy pregnancy and a healthy outcome, as well as providing women with advice, just as yourself, during the early childhood years of what you can do to actually get your child off on a good trajectory to have a healthy and a optimal sort of lifestyle for them.
Okay. And what are some of the latest health news or articles that you've done or that have just been released about that particular topic?
So I have written several articles about how much weight women should be gaining during pregnancy. So
okay. I only gained 17. Is that okay?
Well, 17's okay. You know, it really depends on how much you weighed before you got pregnant.
Well, that's true. You're right.
So, you know, one of the things that the committee, I was on the Institute of Medicine committee, which has many experts from different fields, including obstetricians and pediatricians, as well as nutritionists, myself, and epidemiologists, where we looked at the data to see, you know, how much weight should women gain that actually benefits not only their own health during pregnancy and in the postpartum period, but also the health of their baby. And in the past, we've been more focused on the baby, but we realized that, in fact, women have actually gaining more weight than what they needed to gain, and then it was much harder for them to get it off.
Exactly.
And so women for childbearing ages, this might have been a potential pathway for them to actually become obese, is by not being able to get rid of that excess weight gain in the postpartum period. And what we found after doing you know, much research in this area is the fact that it really does depend on where your weight status is prior to pregnancy, how much you need to gain. So for instance, lower weight status women, so underweight women, and that's a woman with a BMI of about 18.5, they need to gain the most weight.
Right.
You know,
Gotcha.
somewhere between, you know, 28 to 40 pounds, that's perfect for them. But then as you actually go higher in your weight status prior to pregnancy, then you're supposed to be gaining less weight. And all the way to if you're considered obese prior to becoming pregnant, and that would be a BMI of greater than 30, that, you know, you should be gaining somewhere between 11 to 20 pounds, and the more obese you are, maybe on the lower side of that range. We still don't understand all the potential issues that might be associated with gaining less than 11 pounds for an obese woman, and we hope that the next time we get to look at the data to come out with newer recommendations, that we might have a better estimate for obese women, because a lot of OBGYNs are very concerned about that particular group of women, even with just gaining 11 pounds, that it might be even hard for them to gain, to lose that weight in the postpartum period.